Thank you for joining us for WJTS in.form. I'm your host, Bill Potter. Well, last night on WJTS in.form, we talked with Steve Oding, and we also talked with Cody Shirley about the upcoming Open Livestock Show in Dubois County. We've got two more folks that are involved in that who are joining us tonight and are also part of the national judging team from Dubois County that will be competing, I think, at the end of October. Joining us in the studio is Connor Bowlin. Tell us about yourself, Connor, and then we'll go to Jared Schwenk in a minute. Connor, tell us about yourself.
Well, I'm Connor Bowlin from the Ireland area, 10-year 4-H member, also 10-year livestock judging team member. Been showing livestock all 10 years, cattle and pigs mainly. Have a lamb this year, just so I can say I showed a lamb. But really enjoyed livestock judging and showing 4-H. Hopefully we'll be able to continue raising pigs after 4-H, have some cattle that I want to raise. And I also will be going to college for livestock judging next year.
And you're going to college in Illinois?
Yep, Illinois Central College.
Illinois Central College. Well, good luck to you.
Thank you.
So you just graduated a couple of
Yep.
weeks ago, okay?
Yep.
And then also joining us is a new senior at Jasper High School, and that is Jared Schwenk. Tell us about yourself.
I grew up in the Ireland, Jasper area. I grew up on a farm. Plan on taking that over one day. Plan on raising cattle. I've showed cattle and hogs all my 4-H years so far, and has judged too, everything except 2 years.
Okay, now you both are involved in the upcoming, this Saturday and Sunday, 33rd annual Dubois County Open Livestock Show. You're both showing, not judging, correct?
Yes.
But you're part of a judging team, which we'll talk about in a minute. Okay.
Yes.
Then I guess first of all we'll start with you, Connor. What are you showing at the show?
I will take only pigs.
Only pigs.
Yes.
Pigs, as
Yeah.
in multiple. You're going to show
Yeah.
several times.
Yeah, I'll probably end up taking 3. We got about 20 at home.
Are there different classes in the pigs, or is it all pigs are the
Yeah,
same?
there's different breeds.
Okay.
They show by age and weight. There's 2 divisions mainly, gilts and barrows. Gilts would be the females for breeding. That's mainly structural soundness is your main point judging there.
Okay.
Got some of them, and then barrows you can be a little lenient on the structure. You want them bigger built and heavier muscled.
Okay. And that's what you're going to show this coming Saturday.
Yes, I'll have some barrows and gilts.
Okay. And Jared, what are you going to show?
Cattle.
Tell us about
Angus
your
heifers.
cattle.
You want more structural correctness in them, bigger boned, softer mane.
Okay. And how many are you going to show?
One.
One's enough, isn't
One,
it?
maybe 2.
Because pigs are easy? Is that what it is?
I don't know.
I guess really, what of all the animals we see, and this is not 4-H fair, but out of all the animals we see at the fairs or at these open livestock shows, what's the hardest to show?
I say cattle probably takes the most work, getting them broke and everything. 'Cause you gotta start like the fall before,
Okay.
and you pick them out and stuff.
So they're generally going to be a little bit older
Yeah.
than other animals. Okay, so you would have had time to work with them.
Yeah.
What's the easiest? Chickens, because you don't do anything with them, you just hold them. You guys don't do chickens?
No.
I mean, you can make it as easy as you want. It just depends on how much work you put into it. I mean, every species takes a lot of work. I mean, cattle, you get them in the fall of the year before you show them. Takes a while to break them. I would say breaking a calf would be the hardest. Pigs, it's just mainly getting them tamed down. Then you can start breaking them.
Now, this weekend is an open livestock show. Can you tell us a little bit about the who, what, when, where? When do people need to show up? What do they need to bring with them? Is there anything special that they have to do prior to the event? Or if you're going to show an animal, you just show up with it? What's kind of the rule with that?
If you're planning on showing, you want your supplies and extra feed to feed your animal there. Fan's always good to bring. It's usually hot that day. If you're just coming to watch the show, you can bring some money to support the local judging team, buy some food.
Okay.
But mainly just come and enjoy the show. Probably want to bring a camera. Just have a good time.
Yeah, and Jared, you're going to be pulling like 2 duties because you're actually going to be showing, but then do you have to work a food stand?
I'll probably help with the pig show a little bit inside the ring and help with weigh-in and check-in.
Okay, and what time are you going to start Saturday morning or Sunday morning? I mean, you guys got to get up early and
I
be
think
there?
check-in for pigs starts at 5:30, and the show starts at 9.
Okay, and then it goes, I guess, pretty well all day up until sometime in the early afternoon or late
Yeah,
afternoon?
the cattle show will follow the pig show.
Okay.
on Saturday.
I guess maybe we should, on Saturdays, so then it's pigs, then cattle?
Yeah.
And then on Sunday, it's what?
Sheep and goats.
Sheep and goats. But showmanship would be another judging event that's going on. But is that going on? How does that work? Are you being judged showmanship while you're showing your pig the first time, or do you come back in with your pig?
You come back in.
Okay, or your cow, or whatever
Yeah.
it is. Okay. Now, you guys are part of the national judging team
Yep.
Yes.
because you won or placed really well at the state contest. Tell me about that.
We ended up 10th overall at the state contest and won our area.
Who is your team? Is it like 10 kids, 4 kids? And I say kids because you guys are young adults.
There's 4 of us. Me, him, Cody, my sister,
Okay, and your sister's name is
Hannah Schwenk.
Hannah? Okay. And so you guys are part of the team that shows, and you placed well, so you're going to go to the Nationals. When are the Nationals, and where are they? Tell me a little bit about the Nationals, if either of you knows.
The Nationals are located in North Carolina, about a 14-hour drive. We've never been there before, so I don't know too much about it. I know it's in October, end of October, I think. But hopefully it'll be a good time, be a learning experience, hopefully. So,
And you obviously need some money to do that.
Yeah.
How are you
Yeah.
getting your money? What do you fundraise?
we do have a pork chop dinner planned to host. We don't have the date on it yet,
Okay.
but it will be at the Ireland KFC. We will advertise, but definitely hope everybody comes out and buys a pork chop and support the judging team.
Will some money from this weekend's event help to fund that
Yes.
as
Yeah.
well? Just the food or the admission fees? Or
The money we make from the show
Okay.
will help support the team.
Or if somebody wanted to make a donation, I'm sure that you guys would accept
Yes.
that, right? Because
Yes.
it's got to be costly. You got to come up with rooms and all of
Food.
that.
Yeah.
Now, you guys are judges, so are you all 4 together judging at the same time, or do you each judge different species?
We're all separate. And at the end, our scores come together as a team.
And so somebody's actually judging you,
Yeah.
right? So judges are judging the judges.
Yeah.
What have you learned from judging that you use as showing animals, or maybe even just use in your everyday operation at the farm?
Well, mainly just picking out your livestock when they're young, seeing the future in them. That's helped a lot with me picking out livestock, mainly. It also helps with giving reasons, public speaking, and not being afraid to talk to somebody and shake their hand and look them in the eye and everything.
Okay, because you have to do public speaking as part of this judging thing too, right?
Yeah.
Like getting in front of a room of people, or how does that?
It's usually just one guy sitting in a chair, kind of like now. But
Okay.
when you're giving your reasons, you're standing. But it's just talking to them, tell them why you placed the class.
So this show's helping you to be a better in your judging coming up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you have to know, and I'll direct this to you, Jared, do you have to know about cows? Do you have to know about steers? Do you have to know about meat and body tone to be a judge?
Well, yeah, it helps out if you have like a farming background or a showing background. You usually know a bit more about how to start out. You ain't really, some of the basics.
Okay. And Connor, do you ask, when you're judging, are you asking, I guess, as a kid you're judging? Or are you doing showmanship judging or animal judging?
Animal judging.
Animal judging, so you really don't ask the animal a question, I'm sure.
No.
Okay, so is it better to touch the animal, or can you just tell by sight?
Sometimes you're allowed to handle the animal. It helps a lot handling them. That's when you really know the truth. Otherwise, you kind of just have to make an educated guess. You can see it sometimes. Sometimes it does get close, but you just have to evaluate them. You learn as you go.
Have either of you been at a show judging or had one yourself that you know that's a golden animal? You can just look by it but know that that's just a superstar.
Yeah.
Really, you can just kind of tell by looking at it?
Yeah.
Okay. What are the things you're looking at? What is it? The way it walks? Is bigger better?
In some species, yeah.
Okay. Like for what species?
Sometimes cattle, depends. Usually when you see if you see a good one, you know it's a good one. Like it ain't like it's just anything pops out. It's like if you see it, it's there.
Okay, so like me,
You
if
know,
I'm looking
yeah.
at it, I'm going to go, they all look the same to me. But you guys see things that I don't see.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right, well, let's promote the fact that this Saturday and Sunday is the Dubois County Open Livestock Show at the Dubois County 4-H Fairgrounds. It starts early in the morning, but the first show's at 9, both mornings?
Yeah.
Okay. And again, we'll let Jared tell us what's going on Saturday, and then we'll let you tell us what's going on Sunday. What's going on Saturday?
Saturday is the pig show and cattle show. The pig show check-in will start at 5:30, and then the show will follow starting at 9. The cattle show will follow the pig show right after, or a little break in between. And showmanship, I think it goes with the species.
Okay, so when the pigs are done, the pigs are all done.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and then the cattle. And then what's going on Sunday?
Sunday will be the sheep and goat show. You'll start with the goats and end with the sheep. There'll be showmanship following each species with it also.
Okay. And all of this, unless you're showing an animal, you got to pay a fee? Is that right?
No.
No fee. So all of this is basically free to everybody that's part of it,
Well,
Except check-in.
except check-in. Okay.
If you're just coming to watch, you don't pay.
So if you're coming to watch, you don't pay. But anybody can come and show an animal between the ages of 4, and that's right, I said 4 years old up to 21 years of age.
Yes.
Okay. So it's an open show. But the public is free just to come and watch and enjoy. Or buy food. That would be a good thing to help support these guys. All right. Thanks to both of you for coming in. Anything you want to add? Come on out. All right. Our guest has been Connor Bowlin and also Jared Schwenk. They are part of the national judging team from Dubois County that will be judging in the end of October. But they will be showing animals this weekend at the Dubois County Open Livestock Show at the Dubois County 4-H Fairgrounds. Things get started each day if you're looking for public around 9 o'clock in the morning to see the shows. Thanks for watching WJTS in.form. We're local people watching local people.